From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, December 28th, 2017. Silver is trading at $16.74 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,293 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 5.1 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $14,274. Antiwar.com reports, with the Spanish government's attempt to end Catalan secession by forcing a new election having failed, leading to the election of another majority of pro-secession members of parliament, King Felipe VI used his Christmas address to warn the new parliament to renounce secessionist ambitions. The king insisted that a confrontation would generate discord and uncertainty in the region. It's unlikely, given the December campaign making secession the core of the election, that a victorious pro-secession bloc is going to let the matter drop outright. At the same time, some Catalan secessionist parties did give lip service to trying to make the break a more negotiated process than the previous effort was, which saw Catalonia hold a vote over Spanish objections and attempt to secede outright afterwards. Spanish officials, particularly Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy, have long rejected the idea of a negotiated exit, but their trump card of forcing a new election having failed, they may no longer feel they can just try to jail the secessionist leaders as rebels.
In 1999, Daryl W. Perry began a search for traditional values, which led him down a path to the ideas of liberty. He tells the story in A Rebel's Journey, My Path to Liberty. Of the book, Dr. Brian Sovereign says, sometimes it's funny, and sometimes I think it's crazy, but it's always authentic. Find A Rebel's Journey, My Path to Liberty by Daryl W. Perry on Facebook, read reviews on Amazon, ask for A Rebel's Journey wherever books are sold, or visit arebelsjourney.com.
UPI reports federal investigators concluded the Food and Drug Administration takes too long to remove contaminated and unsafe food products from the shelves. The Inspector General of the Department of Health and Human Services issued a report Tuesday after examining 30 of 1,557 food recalls between 2012 and 2015 and found the FDA did not always evaluate health hazards and issue recalls in a timely manner. The report stated recalls were not always initiated promptly because FDA does not have adequate procedures to ensure that firms take prompt and effective action in initiating voluntary food recalls. The FDA oversees recalls of all food except meat and poultry and was given authority to issue a mandatory recall when a company fails to voluntarily recall unsafe food after being asked to do so under the Food Safety Modernization Act of 2011. The report found that companies took an average of 57 days to recall items after the FDA was made aware of potential hazards, and one recall did not begin for 303 days. It also noted the agency took 165 days to start a recall of nut butters possibly tainted with salmonella, 151 days to recall hazelnuts also suspected of salmonella contamination, 82 days to recall frozen spinach believed to contain high levels of cadmium, and 27 days to recall cooked duck eggs carrying bacteria responsible for botulism. The report noted several failings, including deficiencies in FDA's oversight of recall initiation, monitoring of recalls, and collecting and tracking recall data. FDA agreed with the assessments made in the report and said it would consider the results of the review.
For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals. Gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. They don't feed the banks. They're Bitcoin preferred and have removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co.
Reuters reports the U.S. holiday shopping season is on track to break sales records on the back of surging consumer confidence and increased use of mobile devices, presenting an unexpected boon for retailers and delivery companies they rely on. The holiday shopping season, a crucial period for retailers that can account for up to 40% of annual sales, brought record-breaking online and in-store spending this year of more than $800 billion, according to MasterCard Incorporated's analytics arm. Preliminary numbers show total holiday sales will exceed initial forecast from Retail Next of a 3.8% increase from last year. Package delivery companies that handle returns for retailers have benefited from booming delivery volumes in recent years, but also have had to invest billions of dollars to upgrade and expand their networks to cope as e-commerce purchases surge to new heights. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at fppradio.com.